Hi, everybody. Hello. Video's a little slow today. I'm not seeing very many people yet. Here they come. Here they appear like magic on the screen. Great to see so many of you. Hello, hello, hello. So let's see. Hello, Beryl in Chicago. Colin's mommy. Great to have you again. Hi, Steve in Baltimore. Hello, Deborah in Kentucky. Hi, Karen in Arizona. Carolyn in Idaho. Betsy in DC. Nice to see you. And Bonnie also in Idaho, Dan in Virginia, Caroline in the DC area. Hello, Carol, nice to see you. And hello to Steve in Baltimore. Hello to Peter in Florida. And lots of folks still audio and video connecting. I maybe even shouldn't say hi yet. Okay, there we go. So hi, Michelle, and hello, Anne. Michelle, you're coming in from Trinidad and Tobago. Great to see you. Dion, great to have you here today. Adele, nice to see you. Kathleen coming in from Albuquerque, great to have you today. And more folks still coming in, Diane, Lynn, Kachina, Dennis, Jane, Valerie, and many more. And I am gonna stop scrolling, say hi to everybody on Facebook Live. Great to have you all today too. Anybody who's new to us, if you would pop your state or your country into the chat box, we love knowing where everybody's coming from. Welcome to the Washington Rebels Carpe Diem Arts Daily Antidote of Song. I'm Joe Rossi. I'm the Community Engagement Director at Washington Rebels. I'm also on the board of Carpe Diem Arts. We have been doing this for 125 plus days, meeting in this room to sing together. It's so amazing to sing with you guys every day. I have to say, I really love it. It's a lot to make this program happen, all of us who work on this. And at the same time, the kickback is so uplifting and so energizing. So I really appreciate all of you putting so much into being here and to singing with us every day. Couple quick notes about links in the chat box. There's a donate link. If you're able to donate to the program, all the money goes to the artists who are leading us in song. My email is in the chat box. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or want to be on our daily antidote email list, you can just send me an email. And a big thank you to Colin K. Bills, who's here with us today. And we are so appreciative of him showing up every day like clockwork, or nearly every day like clockwork. Thank you, Colin, so much. So let's see. I also want to announce that we have two racial justice weeks coming up. It's called Singing for Racial Justice, and we're going to be led in song every day, sing songs about racial justice, and then have discussion with the song leaders. Coming up in the next 2 weeks, we have Issei Barnwell, Chris Matthews, Emma's Revolution, Reggie Harris, Munit Mesfin, Leah Gilmore, Dan and Claudia Zanes, the Benalis from the Navajo Nation, Kathy Bullock from Berea, Kentucky, Kofi Dennis, Leah Morris, two folks coming in from South Africa on different days to join us, Peggy Seeger, Charlotte Blake Alston, and others. And it would be really exciting if you guys can join us for those days. I think it's going to be lots of fun. Now today, also going to be lots of fun. Yesterday we had David Roth singing a song about change, being ready for change. And today we have Sora Harris-Vincent coming in from California, I think LA, is that, yes? And she is gonna be singing a song called I Believe, which she wrote recently, I believe. And it is another change song, or a song about affecting change, being changed. So Sora, we're excited to sing with you. Welcome. You are muted.
Okay.
Yep.
Woo. I was like, uh-oh, can't unmute myself. How can I lead a song muted? Good morning. Good morning to those who are on Pacific Coast time, and good afternoon or evening to everyone else wherever you are. So excited to be back with Rebels. Thanks so much again, Joe, for asking and for hosting this, and Colin for all your support. So excited to be a part of this amazing singing community. So this is a song, as Joe said, she was correct, that I wrote recently since attending a bunch of protests out here in Los Angeles and trying to just stay active within the movement that we find ourselves in. I realized I wanted some kind of simple, uplifting, optimistic protest songs of my own that I could sing to myself, or that I could share with friends, or that I could sing on some of these sing-alongs that I've been doing. So this is one called I Believe, and it came to me just in thinking of the the small part that I am partaking in, or the role that I'm playing in small incremental change happening, and realizing that if I believe in my role and the change that I can contribute towards, and if every person believes in their role, then kind of collectively as a community, that's a massive amount of belief and a massive amount of hope going forward in this movement. So that was kind of the inspiration for this song for me, and the words are simple but powerful. And this is a song that I encourage you, if you want to sing this on your own time, please feel free to kind of swap out some of the words for different things that you believe in and different things that you're hopeful for. So the words that I came up with that we'll sing today are: I believe that I can be a better listener, can be a stronger helper, can make the future brighter, and can grow and keep on learning. So this song kind of has a call and response part built into it. And the only difference in the response part, so the call says, I believe that I can be a better listener. And then the response will say, I believe that we can become better listeners. So that's the only difference in the words. I believe I can be a stronger helper. I believe we can become stronger helpers. I believe that I can make the future brighter. I believe that we can make the future brighter. I believe that I can grow and keep on learning. I believe that we can grow and keep on learning. So that's the only little difference to just be mindful of, is when we say we, you have to change the be to become. So this song has the call and response is, if you have a group of people to sing it with, a kind of call and response, you can do it that way. But also you can just sing. We can kind of call the call and response the melody and just sing through that whole line. And then there's a couple fun little harmony parts and some clapping and snapping parts. And I'll break all that down for you. And then when we sing it all together at the end, I have a track that with all the parts recorded, so we can sing to that and you can hear all of the parts mixed together. So we'll just jump right in. The melody goes like this. I'll sing a line and then you can repeat after me. I believe that I can be a better listener. Your turn. I believe that I can be a better listener. So I kind of like the to be a little bit of like a jazzy note. Can be a better listener. So let's try that again all together. I believe that I can be a better listener. I believe that we can become better listeners. I believe that I can be a stronger helper. I believe that we can become stronger helpers. I believe that I can make the future brighter. I believe that we can make the future brighter. I believe that I can grow and keep on learning. I believe that we can grow and keep on learning. So that's the whole melody pretty much. And then after we say I believe we can grow and keep on learning, the song ends with just a little I believe, a fun kind of quick little wrap up. So the bottom part is a little bit off rhythm, and so I'll demonstrate that a couple times. The bottom part just says I believe. So if you want to kind of just snap or move or just kind of feel this beat like this, the bottom part goes like this. I believe. Try it with me. I believe again. I believe. One more time. I believe. Awesome. So that's gonna, it comes in with the melody just a hair after. The melody will say, I believe that I, and that bottom part comes, the I comes in kind of just right after. I believe. So, let me just teach the top harmonies, because I think once we put them all together, they'll come out kind of, they'll come together really quickly and nicely. The top part, just like the bottom, just says I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. And there's two harmonies that you can pick, or you can bounce back and forth between. And the lower of the harmonies goes, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Let's try it together. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. One more time. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Awesome. And then the top harmony is just a third above that, just a little bit higher. And the only difference is that the note at the end, instead of da da da, it kind of stays high. So let me show you that. It goes, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. And it holds out. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. One more time. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Okay, those are the top two parts. So, quick little refresher, the melody. Let me get what note we're in. My piano is not playing. Oh well. I'll play the song so I can just get it back in my head. I believe. I think it was that. We'll go with that. So the melody. I believe that I can be a better listener. That was the melody. The bottom part. I believe. We'll do it again. I believe. And then those top parts. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. And the higher one. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Okay. So the last part, if anyone loves to like learn rhythms, this is a little clapping rhythm that we can do. And if you are someone who's like singing, clapping, snapping at the same time, not for me. I'm going to just pick one part and sing it. That's totally okay. So if you're interested in the clapping has a fun kind of little off rhythm beat. So let me sing and clap. I'll sing the melody and clap it so you can hear how it goes. So it goes, I believe that I can be a better listener. I believe that we can become better listeners. So if you think about it in like a grouping of 8, the first one you're going to clap on the 3, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then the second group of 8, we're going to clap on the 4 and the 7, 8. So that will sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's try that together with the words, and we'll go slow down a little bit. I believe that I can be a better listener. I believe that we can become better listeners. One more time. I believe that I can be a stronger helper. I believe that we can become stronger helpers. So the only difference is I believe that and then if you think of that on that beat, and then the second time we sing it is one beat later. And if you're kind of like, I still don't get it, Sora, then just clap or snap on beat or off beat, and it's going to be beautiful, and any sort of rhythm is welcome here. So I'm going to share my sound with you so that you can hear all the different parts together. The way that I recorded it, we'll sing the melody, and then the bottom part comes in, and then the top parts come in. So if you want to bop around and sing a couple different parts, you're more than welcome to switch it up. Okay. Can I share just my sound? Is that something I can do? Yes. Here we go. Okay. I feel like every time I do Zoom, I'm learning something new about Zoom and myself and my tech abilities. Okay. So I'm going to start it and have fun. It's a pretty short song, so maybe we can sing through it twice. And the second time we do it, you can try a different rhythm, try a different harmony. Okay. Is it working? Let's see. I had it queued up. Can you hear the snapping? I believe that I can be a better listener. I believe that we can become better listeners. I believe that we can be a stronger helper. I believe that we can become stronger helpers. I believe that I can make the future brighter. I believe that we can make the future brighter. I believe that I can grow and keep on learning. I believe that we can grow and keep on learning. I believe. And that's it. It's over before we know it. We're just getting settled into our parts and then we zoom through it. So let's do it again. And anyone wanna, you can switch parts or try the clapping. I saw a ton of clapping and snapping. That's awesome. Okay, let me find it and we'll play it again. Here we go. Oh, and so at the end, everyone just will say, I believe, and you'll kind of sing it on the note that you left off on. I believe, I believe, I believe. And you can pick any other note in between there that feels good to you. Okay, let's try that again. I believe that I can be a better listener. I believe that we can become better listeners. I believe that I can be a stronger helper. I believe that we can become stronger helpers. I believe that I can make the future brighter. I believe that we can make the future brighter. I believe that I can grow and keep on learning. I believe that we can grow and keep on learning. I believe. All right, woo! I saw some very ambitious clappers in there. Props to you for trying out that mixed rhythm, and if you were an ambitious singer or snapper, props to you. Thanks so much for learning that song, everyone.
Thank you so much, Sora. That was absolutely fun and amazing and uplifting. And I was one of the ambitious clappers, but I can't say I was getting it right. So I started out trying up here, and then I put my hands down so nobody could see me while I was trying to actually get it right. And I'm not sure I ever really caught it because I'm rhythmically challenged, but I loved being able to sing all those different parts, and I tested them all during the times we were running through it. It was amazing. Thank you. Great song of hope and change, just exactly what we need. Before we say goodbye to everybody on Facebook, I just want to remind everybody that we have Singing for Racial Justice starting on the 16th of August. Hope you will join us. And goodbye until tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here.